Hi, everybody. Ian Bremmer here around your world in 180 seconds. Have your questions, as always, lined up on my phone, and we're ready to go. Number one, with the U.S. election a week away, why do Israelis prefer a Trump presidency? Well, I mean, they see that he's prioritized Israel. I mean, his first presidency, he was the guy that went to Israel. It's his first trip right after going to the Gulf. That never happens with U.S. presidents. He recognized the Golan Heights as being Israeli territory, the occupied territory they have. Had no problems with taking more territory in the West Bank, moved the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem. I mean, this has just been someone who has been significantly and consistently pro-Israel, and a lot of his money comes from some of the biggest Israeli-sponsored funds and funders in the United States. So I suspect that is the reason. Keep in mind, lots of U.S. allies around the world, most of them generally don't support Trump. They support Harris because America First is not considered exactly a happy marketing slogan if you don't happen to be American. But Israel, like Hungary, like El Salvador, like Argentina, a few others, the exceptions of that. How might the results of the Georgia elections and subsequent protests affect political stability and EU membership prospects? Well, the Georgia Dream Party that has won have said that they still want to join the European Union, but given the fact that they have moved their legal system in a more illiberal direction, they make it much harder for Georgia to join the EU. Of course, that process has been not moved forward, while it did for Ukraine and for Moldova over the last year. Also, the fact that it looks like Georgia Dream has done everything they can to steal the elections through election monitors that we've seen in rural areas across the country. Again, not a way to move forward with the European Union. It looks a lot less likely, and political instability in Georgia, something we're going to see a lot more of going forward. Finally, to what extent will Puerto Rico and Latino voters sway the election in Kamala Harris's favor? Hard to say, but I mean, the fact that there was a really offensive slur against Puerto Ricans on stage in advance of Trump's big rally at Madison Square Garden this weekend, one that even the Trump campaign felt the need to distance the president from, a former president, which they almost never do. This is a guy that doubles down on almost everything, is because there are a lot of Puerto Ricans that vote. And that's particularly true in swing states, particularly true in Pennsylvania, several 100,000. Certainly that's why Kamala Harris is immediately running ads and putting money behind it. On the other side, Trump has not made many mistakes in the last couple of weeks that look like they're vote losers in swing states. And this is one, in my view. Whoever this comic is, clearly the jokes weren't adequately vetted. But will it make a difference? Well, we'll see on Tuesday, right? This is a razor's edge election, and it's going to be super close in my view. That's it for me, and I'll talk to you all real soon.